And welcome to Let's Fly VFR, and just for something different today, we're going to head out in 100 knot crosswinds. As always, subscribe, like and share with your mates if you would so like to do so. So here we are at Parafield Airport in VR in the Oculus Rift. Loving it. It does seem that the Oculus Trade tool has given me all the performance that I thought I was getting for free, and it's for free. So you can see that with the engine running and everything, we're starting to windmill already towards the wind, which is coming from over the hills there to the left. These hills run from north to south on the eastern side of Adelaide. And we're going to try and get out of here, but I don't think it'll take very much. With 100 knots of wind, I can't even turn there. Look, we're already airborne after about 2 aeroplane lengths. I just wanted to see what it would be like and see if it was even possible to fly. And as you can see, we've become a VTOL Cessna. Surprisingly easy to control though. Got plenty, you can see that airspeed. Actually turned around and flew away while I was making all of this. And I had a 200 and something knot ground speed. That'll be the fastest Cessna you'll ever find. But I don't think we're going to see it here. We're down here about like 5 and 7 knots ground speed. And the GPS doesn't know whether we're going forward or back. It's really confused. So as you can see, we're sort of just reversing a little bit. If you hold your nose up and bring the airspeed down, it goes to 0 and then goes minus. But again, the GPS isn't going to show that. But I just want to see what it's like to handle. You can use it a lot like a helicopter. You can, if you power up and nose up, you can maintain your altitude and direction. You don't go forward very fast. With 110 knots, you might make 10 knots, 10-15 knots over the ground forward. That makes for a very long circuit while you're going against the wind. But I wanted to just zip around here and have a look at it. Now, it's really smooth too. That Oculus Trade tool, guys, is doing an awesome job. There's been a couple of updates recently, and that's it's really helping it out. If you're struggling with smooth play, you can turn it right down to 18 hertz now, and it does a really good job. And I think I had this on 18 hertz when I did this. I've put it back to auto because we've had a couple of updates since then, and DCS is just butter. It is butter smooth and clear, just amazing at the moment. So the trouble is I can't find enough time to play all the flight sims. So I've had a bit of DCS and I've had a bit of Cessna today, and we're going to try and we take this over towards that air traffic control. See what that's like. See if we can come over and see what they're up to today. They're probably sitting up there drinking tea and coffee. So we get a bit of altitude. You can see it over there to the right. Now this representation is really, really accurate to the airport. I did fly here for a little while before I went from GA and I went and did my light sport license. Certainly didn't fly in 100 knot winds doing that or any of the other flying. So. But it is very well detailed. It's Hardwick Air down there to the right. So my family work down there, and it's a very professional flight school. If you're ever looking to get your pilot's license, they'll take you right through to commercial, not unpaid. So let's have a look as we fly around here in the Cessna. You can see that I'm just not going anywhere. Got engines out. Just maintaining it. Reach in there and grab a coffee from the guys in the traffic. We zip over and have a look. If you haven't done this stuff, it's a bit silly, but I tell you, it's a bit of fun. You can go backward and you can land nearly vertical. You can see it just powering off, and if you just put the nose down a little bit, you can balance the speed. And you get left and right like a helicopter, just like using cycle. Certainly a bit of fun. Just sliding out again. I was trying to come back and come up next to the traffic control tower again and have a bit of a look inside. Coming back. You can see, just not going anywhere at all. Just sitting there. Can't imagine anyone would have actually ever done this. Get up there in an aeroplane with these sort of winds. But I tell you, it's certainly worth a laugh. And I was really surprised. You can look straight into the tower there, and they've modelled the inside of that air traffic control tower. There's chairs and tables and benches in there. Someone was It's pretty good. As you move around, it's not just painted on the picture. As you move around, it changes. So it has to be a 3D model in the inside there. So holding it up, I think we might move around and try and put this thing back on the ground again. Now, what do you reckon? We'll try and slow left without hitting everyone. I reckon that might have been a little close. Come over to the left. Just roll left. You can use your rudder to screw yourself around a little bit or turn yourself around if you want to pivot. But then you go right aileron there like you're going to bank right, and it just pulls you up like a helicopter would do with a cycle. So think about helicopters and jump into your Cessna or your Baron or whatever you like. And dial the winds up and see how you go. Alright, let's see if we can get this down successfully. Again, we're holding ourselves pretty steady. We'll try and put it back down there on the pan. A bit left, a little bit right. We wouldn't put it down on those. I would be upset if we put it down on top of the bloody twin Baron. Skipping left pretty quickly. Aileron right. Let's see if we slow down. Because the wind's coming from the right. It's going to blow us pretty quickly away that way. Okay, so we're down the end. Let's see if we can't move ourselves back towards the parking area. Just holding it still. You can see we've stopped now. I've got it nose pointing right into the wind. I need more power. Nose down, probably just to move forward a little. And then back over to the pan. Seems to be working pretty well. Surprisingly easy to control, guys. Getting back again. Getting back. See if we can put it down comfortably. They're breaking in. A little bit closer. A little bit closer. Keep the power up. A little closer. And we're not even full power either. You can see that we're in the mid-green there, about 2300. We're up here. And our descent's very slow at about 200 feet. There's the VSI there in the centre as they glance around. Here we go. Getting closer and closer. Nothing like doing something a bit different, is it, guys? Now we can try and get down safely here. Lower, lower, lower. And hold your breath. And comfortably back on the ground. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little bit of fun. That was a bit of silliness, guys. So, as always, I don't believe that I got away with that. As always, come back. Visit letsflyvfr.com if you need any help, tutorials, need any body gear. Support the channel if you would. Subscribe, like, and then we're nearly at 2,000 subscribers. We're only 98 away. So look forward to catching up with you next time round. Bye-bye.